Hello guys, welcome back. Now in today's video we finally have Jane Doe here to talk about, and she came out a couple hours ago. Just time for me to wake up and make the video. Now let's watch the video, then we'll talk about it.
I'm not as mysterious as you make me out to be.
Really
I've
hot.
just picked up all sorts of part-time jobs here and there.
Okay, so this is the reveal, like full body reveal. Pretty hot. Nothing to say. Apparently, she's a cat. She's not a mouse. She's a cat Thyran. For those of you that don't know, a Thyran, lore-wise, is referred to people that are like animal hybrid. Like a cat girl here would be a cat Thyran. Ellen is a shark Thyran. And they also say it in the description of the video here. No, description of this post. I think I can see it here. Yeah. What am I? A cat Thyran, right? You bet I'm the real deal. Having such a rare lineage used to give me quite a headache. Why would I lie to you? Meow. Meow. Okay. So she's gonna say nya in game. Guys, immediately switch to Japanese. I think it's funny if she says nya when she talks in Japanese. I don't know what she's gonna do in English. It's probably gonna be cringe because if you didn't know before, Japanese equals good, right? Obviously. That said, speaking of actually the character, the character looks good. The character looks good. People were saying that in the past couple of days, I was wondering, and people were telling me that she's anomaly physical. I don't know if that is true. If it is, that's pretty interesting. Unknown faction, right? So you need to know a couple of things about this. This is the theme that they went for this character. First of all, unknown faction. Even though she was presented in the faction trailer inside the Zhuyan faction of like police faction, crime investigation unit, whatever it's called. Even though she was there, this confirms that she is basically a mercenary, an unknown person that we don't know where she comes from, what is her actual faction. Maybe she doesn't have one, and you just call her and you give her, like, it's a mercenary. You just call her and you give her what to do. She goes there, she helps you, and then she collects the money and fucks off. Now, Jane Doe is also the way in NA, I think. I don't know if anything else, if anywhere else. Let me know in the comments. I believe, I'm not from NA, but I've heard multiple times that the name Jane Doe is a default name that in America they give to people that have unknown origins and they don't know who they are, and there's no way for them to know, at least for the time being. So they name all of those people Jane Doe as a reference to like this person, this unknown, unidentified woman. Instead of saying that, they just say Jane Doe. And there's also a male version, but I don't, John Doe, I think. But okay, but that's what it is. That's not Doe as a deer. A lot of people maybe from you might not know this. So Jane Doe is that type of name. That said, I like Jane as a proper name. I think it kind of fits. Jane is kind of elegant, but at the same time it's kind of like thinking about, like second thinking, like there's an agenda behind, like it makes sense. Now let's go and click this if we can find anything cool in this agent record. Again, for some reason they decided to not tell us their fucking role for some reason. Oh, Frank is definitely a one-of-a-kind gentleman. Even the way he eats instant noodles is elegant. Wealthy girl who is reluctant to undergo questioning. Okay, what is this? Jane Doe, new arew agents kill Silk Tail. Crime scene do not cross. Anne is our top employee. She volunteers to take the night shift that everyone dreads. Convenience store owner who willingly accepts questioning. We have hundreds of Kellys here. Look, I'm in the middle of something. If you're looking for someone, come find them yourself. Voice message on a rookie patrol officer's cell phone. Hey, officer, I heard you're looking for me. The person standing in front of the rookie patrol officer who calls herself Emma? Is that like her? Is like her saying these things, like what she discovered or something? When you find yourself in a sticky situation, try to find your own way out. Okay, Jane Doe. There's nothing else. Okay, well, yeah. So phase 2 of 1.1. That's when she's gonna come. Phase 1 of 1.1 is gonna be Qingyi, and phase 2 is going to be Jane Doe. Now, the rumors are saying, like, people are probably speculating, comparing to like what we need, I guess. I don't know where they come, those things are coming from, those information are coming from. I don't think they're information. I think they're just guessing, wink, wink. And I think they're saying that like Qingyi is a stun electro and Jane Doe is maybe a physical anomaly. Now, I'm not sure if that's true or not. That's what my Discord told me. Like when I asked, like on stream, some people told me like, "Oh, she's." I don't know if they're just lying, but if that was true, that would like be actually be really important. Now we don't know their kit and we don't know their gameplay. I feel like besides the design, this character, besides design aside, they need to show us what they do, because otherwise there's two pulling reasons. One, it looks good. Actually, three. One, it looks good. Two, I need it for my team. Three, the gameplay is too cracked and I want it, right? Now, these are not mutually exclusive and they could all be true. But for characters like Qingyi, if in case Qingyi is actually a stunner electro, I might need that one more than Jane Doe, because if Jane Doe is physical anomaly, because if she is a physical anomaly, I do have Piper already, right? Now Piper has some big downsides, like it's a fucking kid, 1, and 2, it's her spin, even though it's very powerful and it applies anomaly very fast, you're not shielded. So you are going to take a lot of chunking damage, especially if you are like in the end of shield defense, or if you're doing the critical shield defense, you're gonna get slapped in the face and you can't do anything about it because you're committed to the spin and now you're like dying because of it. I feel like that's a big downside. And if you interrupt the spin and you want to do it again, if you don't do it after 3 attacks, which is still slow, you start your spin very, very slow, and then it picks up pace, which is a lot of time wasted technically. Now, Jane Doe is a cat. It's a cat, and she has 2 knives, one in her left hand and one connected to her tail, maybe attached to her tail. Maybe her tail ends up with a knife looking thing, appendix or whatever, I don't know. But considering what we know, it's a mercenary cat titan with 2 daggers. It's probably going to be a very, very fast-paced gameplay character. Now, if she is a physical anomaly, that would be a little less importance for my account, because I would rather get a stunner electro that properly stuns and properly applies a lot of electro, so I can replace Anbi, rather than getting another physical anomaly. Because at the moment, personally on my account, I have basically every team technically that I could use, almost every team besides Ether and Electro. So for Electro, I would use Anton, and then I have Rina. I don't have a stunner. I don't want to use Anbi because Anbi gameplay bores me to death. I think Anbi doesn't have a good flow on her gameplay. She just does a couple of attacks and then you need to pause after the 3rd attack to apply some electro. And if you're fighting electro weak enemies that are weak to electro, you want to do electro. So Anbi is going to be there dealing physical damage until you can deal a little bit of electro, and now you do the E or you do the ult. But you don't want to do the ult on Anbi. Usually when you do the ult, you do it on the attacker. So you know what I mean, right? The feeling overall. So I would like to maybe get Qingyi, Zuyan and Qingyi. That's what I'm at the moment, and then skip Jane Doe personally. even though it pisses me off, because if Jane Doe was done Electro, I would be like, yo, let's go insta pull easy, right? Because I like this one more. She's super hot. I think she's hot. I don't know why people don't like her. Some people didn't like her. I think she's hot as fuck. Look at this. Look better. Look well. Look hard. Look harder. Okay. Now, maybe the hairstyle. I don't know. You guys are just insane. She's hot as fuck to me. Now, that's what matters. If she is not physical anomaly, now that becomes a problem, because now I want everybody. That is a problem. Yes, I'm gonna have to revise my strategy, my pulling strategy, because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing at this point, right? If I want every character, that's not good, right? They're doing their job at that point. But I can't be getting every character unless I get lucky. I don't want to spend too much money. So, you know, that said, this is Jane Doe. Let me know what you guys think. It's going to be, hopefully, we know what they're going to be. It's going to be tough. I was about to say, between the two. Value-wise, if the rumors are true, then I'm gonna go for Qingyi instead. But you know, she's the hottest one out of the two. The other one is a kid again. So I mean, it's not a kid. I know. People are already gonna bother me, but I know it's not a kid. But you know what I mean, like body type. Besides, she can be fucking 28, but the body type is not what I'm for. This is what I'm for. This is my thing, right? So that said, let me know what you think about the character. Are you gonna pull for Jane Doe or not? Are you gonna pull for Qingyi? Are you gonna pull for nothing? Are you gonna pull for Zuyan? Let me know what the hell you're pulling for. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.